Thought we'd do a Glock video today, and this one we're taking a look at is a Glock 24, and I'm pretty sure we've done a video review of it. I'm sure somebody has in the past, but what I wanted to take a look at, and I just noticed it tonight while we were digging through the different firearms for these reviews, and this is a 24 that I've done in a shooting review recently where we swapped out this standard non-ported barrel with a ported barrel, which is around here somewhere. And something I noticed was that I used to have Trijicon, front and rear sights here, and my rear sights are doing pretty good, fairly clear. But if you take a close look at that front one, it's pretty darn filthy. I suspect that if I turned off all the lights, it probably glows through, but definitely weaker. And I was thinking, what is going on? How did I get the front of that so dirty? The slide goes backwards, not forwards, so how could it get in front of the muzzle blast? Of course, then it hit me. I saw this filth everywhere, and I remembered that I'd just done that test. So having that compensated barrel is great, but one of those side effects, and something that just didn't come to mind when I was shooting out in the middle of the bright sunlight here in Arizona, is that I actually screwed up that front sight pretty good, at least for the time being, until I have a chance to come in here and wipe it off. And I figured I would just do that in the video here, because honestly it's been a while since I've had to do this, and I don't remember how much work there is to it. So no need to describe how much work there was. I'll just go ahead and wipe it off. And I'm using what we call in the industry a towel, and I will wipe on that with using some high-tech elbow grease to begin with. And at first, nothing. So my first tendency is to spit on there, but it's a fancy gun or whatever, so I guess I will get out some solvents. Alright, I decided to go with REM oil for a lot of reasons, most of which is that I didn't have to go anywhere. It was sitting out, and I didn't put it away last time I used it. So I'm going to go back to this towel. Just squirt dab into the towel so it's there, and we'll see how that does. Seems to be doing a little better. It almost seems like there could be some white under there. However, my conservative amount of stuff, well, I spoke too soon. It looks like it just needed to hit the right spot in the towel. So, a little bit of REM oil, a little bit of elbow grease, and I got that cleaned up again. But definitely a little bit more than I would have been able to do necessarily, like, in a dark hallway or whatever, if I actually would have needed that sight a little sooner. So now we've got our nice bright sight picture again, and a little heads up, compensated barrels may sound good on paper, but another reason I'm just not a big fan of them.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.